Rex and I sent in some of our war photos to the Imperial Chronicle, and they really loved them. We even received special recognition during the last Pulitzer Prize ceremony. That in turn led a man called Norton to offer me a job at the Chronicle, which I graciously accepted. I plan to use that position to spread the truth to as many people as possible. Rex and I, this is the same thing you just said. Yep. Rex, on the other hand, still hasn't expanded his photographic interest beyond girls. Why did I leave the future of the club in his hands? Oh God, I fear for the future of this club and what it is going to turn into. This appears to be an unused room. Interesting. This was the Occult Research Society's room. I can't see any sign of Beryl either. Maybe the club's been closed. That is interesting. Was Beryl maybe another witch who was just here to oversee maybe Emma and another Awakener? We don't know anything about the rest of the coven. I assume there's a coven. I think witches usually have covens of 13, and we've only met 2 of them. Sounds like someone's talking inside. Oh, and about next year's entrance ceremony. Don't worry, I've got all the arrangements sorted out. Excuse me, could you stamp this for me, please? Where is Beryl? You'll do me one over. Why is Beryl? Why is Beryl? Great question. The age-old question everyone has been asking since Cold Steel 1. Why is Beryl? She sounds really busy. I should probably go and check in on the engineering building first. Beryl is still a mystery? Well, there's only gonna be one more game, so hopefully everyone else will get closure long before I do. Years from now, maybe I'll get closure on who Beryl is. On why Beryl is, rather. Okay, engineering building.
Oh.
Hey there, Rain.
I dyed that blue. Where is my blue bike?
Looks like someone's done with class for the day.
Yep, just got out. Wait, is that?
Yeah, just got out. Hours ago, when I started talking to all of these people.
Yep, Angie's brand new bike.
We
Oh,
started
okay.
building it for you, but then we had a change of heart. I just couldn't tear you away from your current ride after you'd grown so attached.
Now I feel bad, considering I pretty much did just that to you. Your new one's got a pretty cool design, though.
We didn't even take a look at the new Master Quartz. Am I going to even get a chance to use it?
Don't get too jealous. Specs are pretty much the same as yours. Well, before Angie tunes it up and adds her custom gear for distance riding, that is.
But distance riding would mean... You're planning on going off on some big journey, aren't you?
You could go with Friedel.
10 points to Rain. I just felt like it was time for me to go out and see the world for myself.
10 points for Gryffindor.
My martial arts teacher did the same thing once, so I'm sure it'll be a valuable experience for me. The plan for now is to travel through the entirety of Zemuria.
That's not a very specific plan, and a pretty sizable journey.
You can say that again. I have no idea where she finds the energy.
Oh, really now? Your plan to visit the continent's most famous engineering factories is pretty much exactly the same thing.
You really think so?
I take it you'll be leaving Erebonia for a while too, George?
Seems that way. First stop's the Burrow and ZCF. Always wanted to see it. After that, I got my heart set on a trip to the Epstein Foundation over in Lamont State. While I'm at it, I think it'd be nice to pay a visit to the Verne Company in Calvert, too.
Will you even be able to get into Calvert at this point?
Hey, I didn't say it'd be easy, but I think I can pull some strings. The real reason for this trip is to figure out what I can do as an engineer to help smooth over our international relations. Meeting the continent's finest engineers and discussing things with them should really help get the ball rolling on that.
You've thought that far ahead. That's really admirable. I hope you can find a way to make that happen.
You have a lot of faith in this world's engineers, having already met Schmidt.
Even though I feel kind of hypocritical saying that, as someone who participated in the war.
Don't beat yourself up over it, Reen.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. That was your only option, given the way the Chancellor set things up. Your actions actually helped us avoid an even longer, more brutal war.
But
Angie's right. You played a role that no one else could have. Just think. If things kept going the way they were going, we could have been at war with all of Crossbell. I don't even want to imagine the number of lives that would have been lost if you hadn't stepped in the way you did.
Of course, us telling you whether or not you should feel guilty doesn't matter. It all comes down to you facing your own feelings over what you did. But there's one thing we'd like you to remember as you do. You're not alone, Rain. You've got friends who understand why you did what you did.
sometimes I wonder how I was lucky enough to get such good ones. Thanks, you guys. This really helps.
Don't mention it. On a completely different note, why don't you pay Valimar a visit while you're here? You spared no expense making sure he'd be nice and cozy in there.
I think I will. But not to discredit your coziness efforts or anything, but he seems fine no matter where I leave him.
Well, aren't you a sweet chevalier? Maybe I'll check in on him in a bit too.
Interesting. You can imagine that my father wasn't exactly thrilled with my decision, but he gave in eventually. I suppose I should be grateful for having such an understanding father and such a hard head. There's no telling when I'll be back, but I guarantee that I'll be even more awe-inspiring than I am now. Oh, and the stories I'll have to tell. You've got a lot to look forward to. As soon as the graduation ceremony is over, I'll hit the road. I am curious as to how things will go back home with the situation being what it is, but, well, I think it's best that I focus on my journey and nothing else. I only get one shot at this, right? This tour of mine's not going to be easy with the international climate the way it is, but I'm still excited to get started. I'm going to learn a ton about technology, about how a nation's culture affects its people and its engineers. I can't wait. I just hope seeing all that stuff helps me figure out what I should be doing with my future too. Plan on going to see Professor Schmidt before I head off. Seems busier than ever these days though. Which means he'll probably just tell me to get lost, but hey, at least I'll be able to say I tried. Valimar. Night Soldat storage area. This area is not
Hey,
that
Valimar.
big.
How you holding up?
Relatively comfortably. My ability to self-repair means that maintenance is not mandatory, but I expect it will increase my operating efficiency.
Glad to hear it. This is going to be our new home base for the time being, so you can get in as much maintenance as you need. I'm gonna need you a lot in the days ahead, Valimar.
I will strive to meet your expectations.
Something wrong?
What was that
Not as
noise?
such. I thought I sensed something unusual, but it must have been my imagination.
You really are getting to be scarily human these days, you know? What was it you sensed, though? A person?
I am unsure. It may have simply been a fluctuation of the earth veins below us. Similar fluctuations are hardly abnormal.
Well, if you don't think it's anything worth worrying about, I'll try and put it out of my mind.
I don't know. I feel like he wouldn't have brought it up if it wasn't something worth worrying
If
about.
you sense anything strange in the future, though, let me know, okay? You can tell me... telepathically was the word, right?
Indeed, I shall use it to inform you should I sense anything is amiss.
And below us is where we found Valimar. Be at ease, Reen. I shall inform you of impending danger should anything be amiss. This is an ideal opportunity for you to rest and recover from your missions. Use it as you see fit. Time is a valuable thing which cannot be reversed. Yeah, you're right. Thanks. I'll try and take it easy. You needn't thank me. What happened to Ordine? Where did Ordine go? And Testarossa, for that matter. Where did they go? I guess I'm going to talk to Towa now. Did our school... I didn't talk to these people. Okay, she's the only one from this list that we need to complete. That's good. We're getting there. We have so much to learn about these people. Where did I miss that one rosin note? Wait, what? I'd never realized I could interact with that. I've been able to do that this whole time. I can't hear anyone talking now. I guess the meeting must be finished. Maybe I'll be able to see her now. There's definitely someone in there, but there's no response. Oh, I know. Is she sleeping again? Excuse me, coming in. Are we gonna watch a sleeping Towa again?
Yep, I knew it. No wonder she fell asleep. She must have been really busy getting everything sorted out for the spring. Makes me remember finding her like this over in the computer room. Oh, right. I probably shouldn't look too much or she'll get mad when she wakes up.
Yeah, you should not watch people sleep.
Angie, George, Crow.
I don't know why you're acting so shocked that she would say Crow's name.
What are you doing in my room? Wait, this is the student council room. I must have fallen asleep.
Sorry for coming in without permission. I did knock, though.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault for dozing off like this. Why do you always have to keep finding me like that? I hope you weren't looking at me while I was sleeping again.
He was.
I did try to look as little as possible.
Well, if you say so.
You tried to look as little as possible. You walked around the desk to her side and were staring at her face the entire time. What do you mean you tried to look as little as possible? Liar.
Is something the matter? You're not looking too well.
No, I'm fine. Maybe the light streaming in through the window is making me look off color? I feel fine, really.
Come with me.
What's this all about?
I know that you're a boy and all, and I do think that you've grown a lot during your year here. No, I probably shouldn't even call you a boy anymore. You're a grown man now, but that doesn't mean you always have to stand and endure everything life throws your way. Okay? If it gets too much, it's alright to sit down and let it all out. Whether you're a boy or a grown man doesn't change that. It's okay, Reen.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I promised I'd bring him back. I promised I'd make him graduate with you, but I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You did everything you could. You made sure he knew how we all felt. And you let all of us know how he really felt too. So, don't get so worked up about it. Okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't want anyone to see me like that.
Well, I guess we're even then. Not like I jump for joy every time you catch me sleeping.
Have you finished getting everything ready for the next student council now, by the way?
Extra scene because I had Towa among my final bond candidates. The thing we just witnessed was just bonus? That's wild.
Yep, my days of being president are almost done. The first years taking over are really smart, though. I barely had to teach a thing in the end.
Still, it must have been hard work getting through it all. You're going on a tour of various NGOs after graduation, right?
Yep. The plan's to take a year to visit NGOs in lots of different fields. Politics, economics, engineering, medicine. After that, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'll probably join either the army or something related to the government, I suppose.
Well, I'm pretty sure they'd both love to have you. There's no chance either one would say no to you. Especially since taking a year off hasn't made them any less determined to recruit you. After all you did with commanding the courageous, it's no wonder you're so in demand.
I don't know. I don't think I did anything special, really. Still, I feel like it'd be best in the long run for me to see the world from a variety of different perspectives. I don't know what path I'll choose, but I want to step onto it with a firm decision on how things should be. I think that's the best thing I can do for this country's future. Maybe I'm being a little overdramatic there, though.
Not at all. After how much you've done for this academy, I can only imagine how much you could do for this country. Just try not to overwork yourself, okay? We're with you all the way, but we will always worry, you know?
Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. What was it that made you come here? I mean, I'm happy you did, but...
Oh, I'd completely forgotten too.
Why did we come here?
I just came to ask if there was anything I could do to help tomorrow, seeing as it's another free day.
But... you've only just come back. And besides, tomorrow's your...
That's all the more reason I want to spend tomorrow's free day the same way I spent all of the others. It wouldn't feel like our final free day is Class 7 if it were any different.
Well... if you say so. Okay. I do have a few things in mind, so I'll just drop them into your mailbox in the dorm like I always do. And thanks for offering.
There are more side quests. Reen. Hey guys, didn't expect to run into you. Yeah, crazy coincidence, huh? That we all showed up here at the same time. Are you heading back to the dormitory too? That was the idea. Why don't we all head back together then? It's nice seeing the flowers as they start to bloom. Yeah, I know you said earlier they'd be in full bloom in a week, but I'm thinking it'll be closer to the end of the month personally. Just in time for the welcoming ceremony. The new students will be able to begin their academic lives here surrounded by lino flowers, just as we did. How wonderful. You've all known each other since your first day here, right? That's right. Nobody else started partway through the year like you did. But back then, I never could have imagined we'd get along this well. We got off to a kind of a rocky start. You're telling me. Especially Machias and Eustace. Especially Reen and Elisa. Oh, I didn't change Fee's clothes. Oh well. For what it's worth, I do regret the way I behaved back then. It's not exactly something I'm terribly proud of. Oh, think nothing of it. Immaturity makes fools of even the best of us at times. Thanks, hold on. What is with that expression? You weren't exactly standing on the moral high ground either. I wouldn't have had as much of a reason to behave the way I did if you hadn't kept looking down your nose at me. I disagree. As soon as you found out he was a noble, you were like awful. So I disagree, Machias. Did you not hear me say the best of us? Ah. It was heck on all of us at the time, but it's all just a fond memory now. I suppose the same could be said about your and Reen's little incident at the start of the year, couldn't it? Is that also a fond memory, Elisa? Just had to bring that up, didn't you? Should have seen this coming. Oh, little incidents are my favorite. Tell me. Well, don't you dare. She is the last person who needs to know. Our first day really was full of surprises. Yeah, I can't imagine too many teachers welcome their students by dropping them through a hole in the floor. Even without having to fight a gargoyle on the way out, that's a pretty memorable start to a school year. That gargoyle proved to be quite the opponent, too. Why are we replaying through this? I'll say. And when we finally manage to pull together and defeat it, she just casually drops in like nothing happened. It's like she was lying in wait the whole time, watching and waiting for her chance to strike. That is exactly what she was doing. Still, as exhausting and unusual as it was, that was how our class began. I'm pretty sure it's burned into all of our memories at this point. How could it not be? I've no doubt about that. Even so, I'm sure it's one of the memories that I'll cherish decades into the future. Aw, now you've got me all jealous. Now it's my turn to do something crazy and make some super memorable memories too. Don't you dare. I dread to imagine what she's thinking when she says something crazy. Oh God. If something's crazy even to Milliam, you know it's bad. On a hopefully unrelated note, what are we going to do for dinner tonight? What are we going to do for dinner tonight? That is a good question. I'd only planned on getting something over at Kirsch's, but if anyone has any better ideas, I think it may be a good idea to make something for ourselves. If we divide up the work between us, I'm sure our meal will have quite a bit of variety too. That does sound nice. My cooking skills were in danger of getting rusty too. No objections here. Well, unless anyone has what they need already, I think it's time to split up. We've probably got a lot to buy, so...
Necessary.
Sharon, you are alive. That's good.
Sharon?
What reason could you possibly have for being here?
She's our Wonder Maid. What do you mean, what reason?
The chairman gave me her permission to return to my former position as your dormitory's caretaker, which means I am here to serve you all once more. There may only be a short time left until the end of the year, but I'll make sure you want for nothing during it. I've already started preparing your evening meal, so there's no need to go out and buy anything.
Oh, well, how about that?
I'm fine with this.
We will gladly accept your offer.
Sharon's cooking's better than whatever grub we could rustle up together anyway.
How do you manage to get permission from Mother in the first place, though? Weren't you helping to rebuild the Rhineford group? I thought the company was getting so many orders in, it was struggling to keep up.
Now that Master Gwyn has returned to the company, everything is back in order.
Oh, really? He returned. Interesting. I wonder if that has to do with the, whatever factory it was that Milliam came from, that he was investigating.
He and the chairman have been speeding through one task after another since he got back.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So the former and current chairman make quite a team, I see.
Boy, I'm starving. Wouldn't mind a drink either. With the weather getting warmer, it's just about time for peak beer season. Huh? What are you guys all gathered out here for?
I'm pretty sure every season is peak season for beer to you.
Oh, why are you here? It's a pleasure to see you too, Lady Sarah. I brought a bountiful supply of smoked oysters and sardines if you'd like a snack to accompany your beer.
I would love the oysters. I'm not eating the sardines.
Would you like them alongside your dinner?
Damn it. Yes.
I'm surprised she can just walk around in public like this. You know, considering her affiliation.
I'm guessing there's some sort of agreement in place between Rhineford and the government to leave her alone. Though, even if there weren't, I can't imagine anything would be able to stop Sharon from doing what she wants.
Yeah, pretty sure she would just kill them. She just wants to be a maid. Let the girl be a maid.
Whew. I think I might have eaten too much. It's been so long since we last had Sharon's cooking. She hasn't lost her touch. None of it feels heavy on my stomach at all. Well, that's all my work done for the day. Maybe I should go see how everyone else is doing.
Oh, can I finally save my game? You can explore Class 7's dorms on the night before each free day. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should you return to Reen's room. We can save, and my character notebook updated. Okay, this is where we are going to call it for the day. I have no idea how much of this game is left. I feel like it's a lot. Very much a lot of this game left. We'll get there eventually. Surely.